Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Happy New Day, folks. It's Falsette from Tales from Heaven. How are y'all doing this morning? How are y'all doing this morning? I hope you're well. I hope you slept well. I hope you got your stuff together. I hope you're doing well. I really do. It's a soggy, foggy morning in West by God, West Virginia, and I'm just, I'm breathing. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm contemplating a lot of things, and during this journey that I'm on, Grand Rising. I woke up this morning, in the middle of the night. My kids come in the bed, and the twins come, and it's, I do it in my sleep, so I just pick one up, throw them on the other side, pick another one up, throw them on the other side, and then I roll myself back to sleep. But this particular morning, I decided to stay up, and they came in my room around 3:30. That's a really great time, right? And for the last couple of, I don't know if there's any mystics, healers, other healers, witchers, witches, mystics, gypsies. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And I didn't, for 2 nights, I have not made it to my family local dollar store so I can get more white candles, right? Because I'm just working and taking care of things. So the past 2 nights I haven't slept right because I haven't had my white candle lit in my room. And I said, I'm going to make it apparent today to go get me some white candles, because when you're up at 3:30 and you don't know why, there's a reason. So I started writing. I'm writing, I'm crying, I'm writing, I'm laughing, I'm crying. The kids are asleep still. I mean, they're running around the house right now, but they were still asleep. And I mean, these tears weren't just boo-hoo-hoo, and just, I was butt ugly crying, okay? And I just sat there up until light, and I wasn't going to go on live today. I was going to sit in that shit. And then one of my spiritual coaches and friends was up early this morning, and she's a jeweler, she's a creatress, and she's actually one of the women in her story I was talking about, Daisha. I am. And she said something this morning that just lit a fire in me to just get the fuck up. And I didn't want to. I was coming down the steps of my front house, and I'm like, I don't want to do this live. I don't feel like being motivated and talking to people and letting people know who I am, and I don't feel like that right now. I don't want to. What the fuck? I'm done. I'm tired. I'm stressed. My business doesn't want. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But I got out here and I did it anyway. I'm doing it right now. Because I need to be vulnerable. I need to be as crystal clear with my intentions that I want to set out for the people that follow me, the people that love me, myself included. And know that no matter what I feel like, no matter what it looks like, no matter where things may, the little hurdles, doesn't matter. I'm still here, right? I'm still motivating myself even when I don't feel like myself. And it made me, I needed that push, and I didn't feel that push like somebody was just kicking me in the ass. I felt that push like it was grabbing me, pulling me to a space where I know that I needed to be. Fear is such a bitch. Fear will make you reevaluate your whole life, reevaluate your whole form of living, reevaluate your whole, everything. Fear will completely paralyze you. Fear will just, drive you insane. Fear is something that I wish was never even a point of an emotion. Fear is something that I wish that I just want to grab the most heaviest mucus that is in my lungs right now and just spit at fear. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Fear is just, I hate that bitch, and I don't hate nothing. I hate that bitch. Fear will have you so fucked up in this world that you don't even know if it's up, if it's stuck, then it's up, then it's stuck. I had to pull out a Cardi B line on you because you will get stuck in that and you will drown. And I was drowning this morning. I was drowning this morning. I was drowning this morning. And yesterday, the past week, the past year, the past 7 years, the past has been amazing to me. It doesn't matter whether it's financial. I'm not the most richest person in the world, but hell, I have food, I have shelter, my kids are healthy, I'm healthy, my parents are still living, my friends are still living. I have not been, in my life, in my circle, I have been blessed enough to not witness any tragedies amongst any of the people that I truly love. I have to give thanks. And then, here goes ego. And I call ego because it's just like the whole worst. Ego will bring up the most worst situations, the most worst thoughts, the most worst things that you think you can tell yourself. And you're just like, oh, well, yeah, that might be. That might be. No, it isn't. Ego is just, ego is fear's best fucking friend, and they ride together everywhere they go. And if you're not scared or something, ego's going to tell you that you should be. Ego's going to tell you that. For what? So today I'm going to make a conscious effort to tell them to shut the fuck up. And I know you're like, Falsette, is this the business that I'm, you know what? My business is going to flourish regardless. My business is a form of my growth. My business, Tales from Heaven, is a part of me. And I don't want to lose any followers, but if I do because I curse, that's a part of me. It's my language. It's how that's my exclamation point. So fuck it. Because I'm releasing this energy that needs to be released. I'm releasing these tears that I've cried this morning for no reason. And honestly, as an empath, I don't even know whose tears I was crying. Because I'm around so many beautiful people that are hurting. I don't even know whose tears I was crying. As a medium, as a clairvoyant, and I'm out here in the grass. I'm out here walking in my socks on the grass, and it's rained and everything. I don't even care, because I know I need to ground myself. I know I need to make the conscious effort to be able to take care of me first before I can be able to take care of anyone else. I demand it. More so, I deserve it. I deserve to be able to smile freely and not fake it, to genuinely be happy. Happiness is a choice. Just like I chose to come on this live and just throw up everything that I just witnessed and gone through within the past 6 hours. Because shit's real. Confusion's real. Not knowing is real. To be able to sit in it, and I don't sit in it long, but that's just to look back at where I've been. And the places that I've been to, and the wonderful people in my life that I've met, and to just be in awe of the growth and the transformation that I've had and is still doing. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful to be able to just shine in the fog and be that light for just not myself, but yeah, me too. I have to look back at my videos sometimes and be like, damn, whoa, that was not me that just said that. But when the spirit moves, the spirit moves. And when I'm told to do something, I have to do it, regardless of how I feel, regardless of what it may look like, taste like, smell like. It's me. And I have to be able to transform and transmute that energy into something that is going to be purposeful in my life, so I can be able to shine brighter for you all. Does that make sense? Yeah, last night was crazy. 3:30. And even in the darkest parts of my room, I can still see shadows. Isn't that crazy? I'm sitting in the dark. Like, what the fuck? So I got up. I'm like, no. I got up, and I started burning shit to the ground. Opening my windows up. Opening my doors up in my house. Opening cabinets in my balcony. I'm opening shit up in my house. 3:30 in the morning. I am saging. I am spraying Florida water all over the place. I gotta get this shit out right now, because it doesn't live here. It doesn't need to be here. This house is full of love. This house is full of grace. This house is full of mercy. This house is full of transparency. This house is full of peace, and it will continue to be. The shadows, man. The shadows. The shadows. And people can say, oh, Falsette, you might be a little crazy. No, I'm really not. I'm really not. Some things in this world aren't meant to be seen, but some things in this world want to be seen. And they show up whether you think you want to see them or not. They are, you can drink on it, you can smoke on it, you can have a quote unquote sexual addiction on it, you can pop pills on it, you can do all these other things that's going on, but you're not crazy. Far from it. Because what can't be seen will make it apparent to be seen. Now that's the crazy shit, because I didn't ask for it. And I always know when the shit wants to come. I always know. And it seems like it comes within my kids. Like, we'll be having great days. We will be chilling out. We'll be playing, and we'll be music blasting. We having dance contests. And then, boom. Stops you right in your tracks. I'm going to need you to just stop it. You're enjoying too much of your life right now. You're enjoying too many of your blessings right now. I didn't ask you to go on ahead and be this happy. I don't want you to go on ahead and be this happy. Remember the shit that your father used to do to you. Remember the shit that your parents used to say to you. Remember that kid that told you you was fat. Remember that boy that just wanted to just be a part of your life only in the dark and didn't want to take you anywhere. Remember all that shit? Remember all that shit? And I'm like, what the fuck, yo? I've been through this. I'm done. I done did it. I've been through it. Cleared it out. Why are you bringing all this shit up to me? I don't want it. I don't want it. You serve no purpose here. You have no purpose here. Everything that it's done. It's done. Those things made me. Those weren't losses. Those were victories. Those weren't negative energies. Those were just people that just were hurting. My parents' traumas are not my traumas. My father's infidelities are not my husband's infidelities. Do you understand what I'm saying? All that shit that just comes up right to the surface and just like, yeah, you go ahead and deal with that. But I did. I did. I went through it. I went to counseling. I was on medication. I was on all these other things. I prayed about it. I worshiped on it. I went to mental health therapies. Hell, one point in time, I wanted to just say fuck it and just off myself. Then where would there would not be a Tales from Heaven. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I get discouraged because I know that's just fear. And there's a lot of other people out here that, you know, on the gram or on Facebook that are a part of the animal community and pet loss. And I follow quite a few of them. And they're amazing. And they get me a little discouraged, like, damn, I'm not doing it enough, but I'm doing just fine. And just right. Because the people that need me will find me. The people that need that unconventional, non-biased, non-judgmental, straight to the point, zero fucks given love will find me. And I'm grateful for that. I have to be. Because if I'm not, who will? Who is? Because this is my path. This is my road. This is my future. And this is my joy that I want to be able to share with you. So, that's my spiel for this morning. Kaya Chaos, I want you to say thank you for talking to me. Thank you for being able to engage with me. I appreciate you. I didn't know if anybody was going to be on here. I wasn't expecting this, but I appreciate you sharing the live. Thank you. And I'll keep it downloaded. But it's just the talk of the talk for Hump Day. I mean, I didn't want to come out here this morning. I really didn't. And to be completely honest, what I really wanted to do, I was to the point where I was so in that thick of it. I was just like, let me go get a pack of cigarettes and just, and go get a cup of Ben and Jerry's and because, I might as well just say fucking and just sit here, right? No. This is day 14 and no smoking. I haven't had a caffeine in almost 3 months. And I've lost 10 pounds so far since then. And I'm not going to self-sabotage my shit any longer for what the fuck is going on back here, because it doesn't serve me any purpose for the way that I want to live my life. It doesn't give me the true joys. It might very temporarily, but if I do take the time, spend that $9 to go get a pack of Newport Shorts box, I pull that one cigarette out after packing that pack, and I take one pull off of it, and just like I told myself yesterday, that one drag will drop me dead. And I know it will, because my heart can't take it. And I don't say that because I'm like in dying health or anything, but I know that that's not for me. I know that I have to live for me and for the many people that depend on me, and to be able to just to see the birds fly across the sky, and just to be able to breathe freely, and to love freely, and be the best part of me every day. And no, it's not going to be all, kumbaya. I would love it to be. And it can be if I choose it to be. But, there goes that Eeyore coming through. Woe is me. I lost my tail. I don't have any friends. A womp, 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 womp. And Eeyore is my favorite character. But I really think I'm about to change it. He's been my favorite character ever since I was 14. But Eeyore don't do me no justice. Eeyore don't do me no justice at all. He really doesn't. If anything, I want to be like Pooh. Walk around the house with no drawers on. That's what I want to be. I want to be like Pooh, just standing in the mirror, just walking around the house with no drawers on and a big red shirt, and just saying, yep, this is my life. I'm in love with me. I'm in love with me. And I do, and I am. But I need to be in love with me all the way through. 365. There is no shortcuts to healing. There is no breaks in between. It is a literal emotional roller coaster. And it's just like, It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how when you show up for yourself one day, and I mean, you're gung-ho for it. You show up. I mean, I showed up and showed out. I mean, I did it all yesterday. And then today, the lights cut off. And just like, no. I don't claim it. I don't claim it. Nope. I'm going to make my son some waffles. I'm going to cut on some music and burn some more incense and some more sage. Hey, It's my business. I might even roll up a J and smoke. It's fucking Wednesday. And it's my life. And I want to be happy. I choose to be happy. And I want to celebrate my happiness with the people that mean the world to me. And that's my family and you guys. So, yeah. Life is great. Life is great. And I'm not just telling you that. I'm telling myself that too. Because life is great. Life is better than it once was. Hell, talking to you guys, I feel a lot better than I did 15 minutes ago. Even 6 hours ago. So, that is my spiel for this morning. I appreciate it. The days are getting longer. My children don't know what time to go to bed. But that's okay. Because that means we have more time together. That means we have more time to celebrate the days that we have. That means we have more time to be able to shine and spread love and joy and peace and harmony and an abundance of celebration to be shared with one another. That's what this is about. That's what this living is about. That is what breathing is about. That's why we're here. So, it's Falsette from Tales from Heaven. I'm just shooting the shit on this beautiful, foggy, soggy hump day. Some people may call it Wellness Wednesday. And maybe we should too. So, I want you guys to take care. Have an amazing day. Live well, love well, and love even more. I want you to be easy. And be easy on yourself too, because you deserve it. Mwah. Peace.